Are you really as fascinating as you think? Or are people just faking interest to avoid the awkward silence? Today, we're diving into 6 ways to make people like you. Now you might be thinking, I don't need this. People already like me. Sure, buddy. Keep telling yourself that. Stop acting like everyone's supposed to care about your latest hot take and start channeling your inner golden retriever. Because, surprise, your dog is the only family member who doesn't secretly wish you'd leave for college already. Let me tell you a story. Dale Carnegie's childhood pup, Tippy, didn't read a single self-help book, yet he made more friends than most LinkedIn influencers. Why? Because Tippy didn't try to impress. He was just genuinely excited to see you. No ulterior motives, no multi-level marketing pitch, no weird crypto scheme. He just wagged his tail and cared if you showed up. Now, humans, we act like everyone wants an encore of the me show. But here's the rhetorical gut punch when you see a group photo. Whose face do you look for first? Hint, it's not your cousin's. People are obsessed with themselves morning, noon, and after dinner. It's the I epidemic. The personal pronoun I shows up in conversation more often than spam emails from a Nigerian prince. Cognitive bias? Try egocentrism. It's the only bias you embrace daily. So, how do you hack this narcissistic circus? Become genuinely interested in other people. It's not rocket science, more like the social equivalent of not talking with your mouth full. Magician Howard Thurston didn't see his audience as a bunch of s***ers. He said, I love my audience. Ridiculous? Only if you're allergic to popularity. Next time you meet someone, act like their hobby isn't painfully boring. Try it. Watch them light up. You might even get invited back. Want to make a good first impression? Here's a wild idea. Fix your face. That's right. Lose the sour lemon expression you've been sporting since Monday morning and try forming those lips into something known in advanced psychology as a smile. Charles Schwab said his smile was worth $1 million. Ever tried cashing in your frown? The bank teller would call security. See, a genuine smile is social lubrication. A fake one is emotional sandpaper. Think of it as the difference between TCP, IP smooth data transfer, and a dial-up modem screeching in your ear. If you think smiling is too much work, you're probably the reason office morale is lower than a limbo stick at a corporate retreat. Babies, dogs, and even over-caffeinated baristas know the secret. A simple smile can turn a dentist's waiting room into a therapy group. True story. You say, but I don't feel like smiling. Great! This isn't about your feelings. William James, the psychologist, would tell you, act happy. And maybe, just maybe, your face will catch up with your mood. That's called the facial feedback hypothesis. Science's way of telling you to stop being a grump. So, next time you answer the phone, try not to sound like you're reading a ransom note. Smile. People can hear it. And if nothing else, you'll confuse everyone into thinking you're up to something. That's half the fun. Let's talk about your kryptonite. Remembering names. You meet someone, shake hands, and by the time they finish their sentence, you've already deleted their name like browser history. Impressive. Jim Farley could recall 50,000 names. You can't remember the last 3 digits of your own phone number. And don't say, I'm just bad with names. That's lazy. It's like saying, I'm just bad with basic human courtesy. Here's why this matters. The sound of a person's name is, to them, sweeter than Wi-Fi after a power outage. It's personal branding at a neurological level. When you use it, you trigger the social reward system, a bit like unlocking the rarest achievement in the game of life. Technical term, associative encoding. Repeat the name, say it out loud, write it down, unless you want to be remembered as that guy who called me Bob when my name's Lisa. That's not just awkward, it's social bankruptcy. So next time, make the effort. Want people to like you? Show them they matter more than the next notification on your phone. Or just keep calling everyone buddy and see how far that gets you. Here's a radical approach. Instead of waiting for the other person to pause so you can ramble about your fantasy football league, what if you just listen? Wild, I know. Most people aren't conversationalists. They're interrupters with better Wi-Fi. Try being a good listener for once. Harvard calls it active listening. But let's be honest, for most people, it's as rare as a unicorn at a board meeting. Ask questions. Not the fake, so what do you do interrogation, but real ones. Encourage them to talk about themselves. You'll be amazed how much people love a captive audience. Just don't look too much like you're being held hostage. Listening is the conversational equivalent of emotional compound interest. The more you invest, the more you get back, and it's less risky than cryptocurrency. Bonus term, empathic accuracy. It means you actually understand what's going on, not just nod and hope they stop talking before your coffee gets cold. Next time, put the phone down, make eye contact, and pretend you're fascinated even if you're not. Who knows? You might accidentally learn something. Let's face it, your passion for artisanal toast or your hot takes on superhero movies won't make you the life of the party. But the minute you ask someone about their latest hobby, suddenly you're a conversational genius. Theodore Roosevelt would binge read on his guest's favorite topic the night before because nothing says I respect you like faking enthusiasm for stamp collecting. That's called social calibration. Think of it as tuning your frequency so you're not just broadcasting static. You want a shortcut to being liked instantly? Talk about what they care about. You'll activate their dopamine faster than a TikTok notification. And don't worry, you won't die from saying, tell me more about your rock garden. This isn't manipulation, it's being human. Unless you'd rather keep talking about your fantasy baseball stats until you're the only one left at the table. Quick tip, ego involvement. That's when people get attached to their opinions. Speak to their interests, and they'll remember you probably even spell your name right. So, next time someone lights up about their kombucha brewing process, smile and ask a follow-up. You might not care, but now they do, and that's how you win. All right, let's wrap up before you forget everything and go back to being the conversational equivalent of elevator music. What have we learned? First, show genuine interest in other people, even if you have to fake it at first. Second, smile like you've just seen the dessert tray, not like you're passing a kidney stone. Third, remember names because, hey, you only works if you're a substitute teacher. Fourth, listen. Seriously, just listen. Don't reload your monologue while they're talking. Fifth, talk in terms of their interests, not your weird obsession with 90s sitcom trivia. And sixth, make them feel important sincerely, not like a call center script. That's the law of reciprocity. Give and you just might receive, or at least not get blocked. What's one concrete step you can take? Tomorrow, use someone's name in conversation, ask a question about their favorite topic, and actually listen to the answer. Bonus points if you can do all three without breaking into hives. If you enjoyed today's video, subscribe, like, and share. Or just pretend you did and keep stealing tips for free. I won't judge. Remember, the world's full of people desperate to be liked. Most of them don't realize the secret is to stop trying so hard. Be interested, be present, be genuine, and maybe, just maybe, your inbox will finally see some action. Until next time, keep your tail wagging and your fake smiles to a minimum.